What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the AniCrew podcast. Today we're talking about once again, the great show, My Hero Academia, and Tokyo Revengers. We haven't covered Tokyo Revengers in quite some time. Quite a bit to talk about, but let's get into this My Hero. So leaving off, what happened?
uh Todoroki did his thing, but
Yeah.
wasn't enough, so they lost still. Well, they didn't
So
lose, but
yeah,
it was a tie.
so they ended up being a draw. Still think that they held back on us getting that prominence burn, but that's a story for another day.
Oh, good.
But our predictions.
Not a story for another day. A story for a previous day. Since we all right.
Okay. Anyways, um, what was your prediction? Because I mean, did we even make our predictions on the podcast? Or did we just talk about, or did we talk about that private? I don't remember.
I don't remember. We recorded them like a while ago.
Yeah. So I remember. I think I said hope you was right because I want to see Bakugo go crazy, but I just felt like they was gonna hold him. You know what I mean? But they did
They
it.
didn't hold
So
him. They let him go.
so we all knew it was a Bakugo
Character
episode.
development.
Yeah, exactly. So this episode was literally just pure character development for Bakugo. Show like how he came along since the beginning of the show, and it was quite the leap. Like this showed like how big of a leap he actually took. So the episode's like kind of like starts off just like, all right, here's the matchup. Here's what to expect. Everyone's like, well, we already know how Baku operate. He finna just be a high head and run up in there. And they tried to like give off those vibes. That's the same thing he was gonna do, like the way he was talking to his teammates. Like he's like, just stay behind me, just follow my lead. Like he just
Seemed
how
like
I'm
he
not
was
explaining.
he was about to just rush in like he used to and just face him all
Yeah,
by himself.
exactly. But what they didn't show is his conversations behind it. He was like, all right, if I can't do it by myself, I'm still gonna be me, but I will take y'all as support. When I'm in trouble, y'all save me, and when y'all in trouble, I got y'all. I got your back. You got my back.
Character
And
development,
and,
because Bakugo really didn't care about none of that.
and that's the only thing he was really missing because 101, like he really hard to beat 101. But in a sense of what they're doing, this is a 4v4. He will usually jeopardize the team by trying to be a one man show.
Yeah.
But the fact that I think that it was even smarter of him to even play into that whole persona, like, hey, yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing y'all think I'm doing, but I changed it up so drastically, but it don't look like I did. I like that about how the episode
Got to
actually
his hero
made
bag
his
finally.
development. But he was going crazy.
He really
Like
was.
now the quirks of the team that well, what was the dang it? The people he was fighting against. Let me take a quick look. Um, I forgot exactly what quirks they went up against. Let's
Uh,
see. That one snake girl, lizardy, she can like turn any piece of her body, like she can split her body up and stuff like that, and just like you know, how like lizards' tail can fall off and it just like
yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That quirk is kind of weird, bro.
it's not as it's not that good. Like I don't see what
Bro,
exactly
but
like.
she was one of the recommended students,
Yeah, that
which is
is weird.
like,
Yeah, like,
why would y'all want that so bad? She splits her body apart, like,
yeah, I don't think
I
that's
guess.
recommendation. Now, what's her name? Like Momo, like yeah, she raw. Todoroki, yeah,
Exactly.
raw. Like they don't need, but recommended. I don't see her being recommended because that quirk is not that good. You just break her body apart. Only thing it was really good for was like confusing Jiro, her sensory, like making noise everywhere, things like that. I don't see what kind of power she can display. As you're seeing, she really didn't display much besides just being there.
And
Like
she a decent, like, strategizer. But in terms of quirk, like, that was pretty lame.
mm, yeah, that's not the quirk for a recommendation. Like you got to show your worth. But I mean, maybe she was just up against the wrong opponent. I mean, Bakugo is a powerhouse, like something that you like. Hey, that's not really fair. you know, to like kind of gauge her off of that. Maybe she could do something, but just couldn't do nothing against him.
Bro, I got a
You know what I
video.
mean?
I got a video idea for us at a different time.
Okay. What do you want to get an idea now or?
Take class A and take class B and make like the best class and actually make it like realistic.
Mm, okay. Just one raw class, like cut some people.
Exactly.
Like who really class B like level and
Who
who
should really
class.
be class B?
Okay. Yeah, that is a good idea. I like it. We gonna do that one day. Soon, hopefully. Um, but yeah. So Bakugo just going through all their defensives. That one guy who makes, let's see, his quirk. I forgot his quirk. Welding. He welds stuff to you.
Yeah.
That quirk actually pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie.
It's actually
Because
kind of OP.
it's like,
Cause
bro, that's
if it's like welded onto you, then that would mean it's like
now part of
at
your
a
body.
no. I mean it is like a part of your body, like biologically, like it's there. So if you would rip it off, I'm pretty sure it will like take your skin with it.
It looked like it hurt. I'm looking at this right now, and I'm just like, he real life got Bakugo in like a nasty
Like how do you get
position.
out of that if you get hit with it? How do you remove those? You really can't.
Yeah, I mean against low level heroes or like low level villains or whoever he's fighting, that will really work. Like just weld them to something. They're not getting off of that.
Literally.
But somebody like Midoriya Bakugo is like they gonna break out of that because his gauntlets got welded and it's like he can either just come right out his gauntlets, but he get touched after that. I don't know, tell him. But I like how the episode flowed. It was a fast paced episode too. There was like no downtime, so everything was just like,
I ain't gonna lie, that boy
like
Jack Mantis kind of let me down.
why?
I
Did you
like
see like
his character design, but his quirk is like not really the best for being a hero if you think about it.
Yeah, he got
You,
flex
cause when you're fighting as a hero, you're really there to like restrain, like detain mugs. His quirk is like straight like slicing,
death.
get him out
But
of
I
here.
mean, that is true. But I mean, it always be them villains that's like, I don't know. I feel like my hero should
If you
take
could
the
have
dark
like a
side.
way for him to like control the sharpness, so he could like blunt the blades, like on some Rurouni Kenshin type shit.
Yeah, that would be dope. But then again, it's like I hate that about the Hero Society and My Hero. Like they have to always do like tone down their powers because they don't want to kill the villains. Like, bro, if they should have not that they should have a license to kill, but if they end up killing the villain, it's like they should not be penalized because
I don't
some of
want to
these
say that
villains
because
are.
then mugs.
I know. There's always that corruption, but
Exactly.
certain villains are so deadly. Like for example, if All Might killed All for One, I don't think no one should say a thing. They shouldn't complain.
I mean, I feel like they got that though. I feel like they know that. Like,
Yeah,
I feel like there's like, I mean, he's really out of pocket. So if he end up kicking a bucket, niggas really wouldn't care.
exactly. But you know how some people is like, oh, see the Hero Society, they're just abusing their powers of heroes, killing people, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always those outliers that just do stuff like that.
Yeah, and those people are stupid.
Exactly, and that's the League of Villains. That's the whole thing. Like, get people to realize the unfairness and whatnot. So I don't know, but like just like for like an example, you know how like Muzz are fighting himself in self defense. Like, what if a hero was literally in the process of like saving somebody, and they see the villain about to defit like give a killing blow to a civilian, and he protecting him went all out on his quirk and ended up killing the villain. Do you think the hero should get some backlash for that, even if it's a low level villain?
Nah.
You know what I mean? It's like high level police work, but like, you know what I mean? Like,
I mean,
I don't know how
it's like
people.
a case, so you would investigate it, but then I feel like that would be pretty easy to prove. Like, kind of had to do it, bro.
Yeah, now somebody just robbing the store. They run outside with some money from the gas station. They
And they just
run
get hit
away.
with a prominence burn.
Yeah, that's why prominence burn though. That's definitely overkill. Like, yeah, I just got $100 from this gas station. You get torched, like you dead. That ain't right.
Burn to
But
ashes.
who was our team again? Was it Jiro, the tape guy? I forgot his name.
Sano.
Sero,
Zero.
and Sugarman. I
Sugar
think that's his
Man.
name. Sugarman. That's a good team. I'm not gonna cap. Like, they really was good support to him,
Like
and that's why
that's what I'm
like
talking about for the video idea, because he gets replaced in my mind.
Sugarman.
Yeah, he gets replaced.
Wow. I mean, his quirk ain't bad though.
It's not, but it's just like there's levels.
Yeah. It's
Bro, Beast is better.
Beast is definitely better. That is. I didn't expect that them had that good of. It's Beast, Mudman.
He does what he
Like,
does with no drawbacks.
you right. I didn't. What's they got?
Let's say that video idea, man. I'll say that.
Yeah, we gotta. Cause I definitely want to talk about that. That actually is pretty cool. But I like how, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like Bakugo, this whole time, it's like everyone from the beginning thought he was gonna be like this super, like, I'm a villain because Deku outshined me. You know, they thought it was gonna be a Sasuke situation where it's like I can't be number one,
I'm
so
glad
now
he didn't do
I'm a
that.
exactly. Cause it would have been too cliche. It was, it was
Literally,
like
my
who
man
wouldn't have
he
seen that
has a
coming,
goal and he's sticking to it. I like that. I like that way better.
right? And instead of like resenting Midoriya, he still got that same attitude towards him, but like he still like low key respect him at the same time. Like, look, I'm waiting for you to be great so I can still show you I'm better. How he not gonna cry about it, ask for no power, and he proved that in what season 3. Like, but his moves, the way he like leveling up at the rate he is, I don't know, bro. Todoroki's, I don't know. Bakugo might have him
I
still.
don't know though,
Just saying.
because the way Todoroki just leveled up too, like they're all leveling up.
Yeah, but I don't know. It just something about the way Bakugo fight. Like he just really a fighting genius.
I mean, yeah, he's close range, so it's like
And
it feels like
he
it's just better, but I don't know.
he had I feel like a lot of Bakugo should kill a lot of people. They just, just being animated, don't let it happen. But he hit that girl with a Kameya, and that was
I did think that
bro.
was kind of
The
crazy.
the way his hands was going, I was like, ooh.
Like, just imagine getting an explosion right to the face.
Like that's and mind you, for those who don't know how Bakugo quirk work, he sweats nitroglycerin,
LeBron.
which is one of the most what.
Everybody knows.
But I
If they
mean,
watching
not
this,
everybody, bro. Some people, bro. It's a lot of things you will like just skip over and be like, "Oh, that's how it works." Like,
if you watching this and you don't know how to work, bro, keep watching.
keep watching. But this for those who are somehow lost. Bakugo sweats nitroglycerin, and like, if you put a little bit of fire to that, it's exploding. So like, the more he's literally like a walking TNT. Like those explosions should not be like, no, oh, that hurt a little bit. Them ones are death. Like that, those are
I just
death
realized,
bombs.
shouldn't he be like a hazardous symbol at like everywhere he goes?
He should, because if like he's sweating, he can literally just explode.
That's tough.
And his quirk literally like
Imagine him working in like a cafeteria. He could not do it.
he's like working at McDonald's when grease hit him. It's just over with.
Everybody's up, bro. Like you done for.
And it's weird though, cause like his drawback to the quirk is sometimes he feel pains in his arms. But I I wonder like why does it only have to come out his hands? You know what I mean? Like why did the explosion only have to come from his hand?
I mean, I
Like
think your
can
hands
he?
are your sweatiest spot, right?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, they are. You sweat the most on your hands. You can't really fight with no other body part, too. Like
I mean,
You might
explosive.
sweat on your nuts, but you're not gonna attack nobody with your nuts.
I meant the feet, like explosive kicks or something. Like I feel like that's doable, isn't it?
Maybe.
Like if you think about the ways, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like they explain the way his quirk worked, but I just forgot. Like I forgot what exactly it is that makes it so special. Because his mom and dad, they can't do none of what he does. But it's a combination of both of what like him getting both of their genetics. Like I think his mom sweats nitroglycerin as well, but she don't have the ability to make it explode. Like it was something about his dad, making it be able to explode. So his quirk was just like a one-off, like you got lucky kind of thing. Like they were low key trash. You could have had a trash quirk, but the combination made it super raw.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
But I like how that one
It's kind of
kid
dope because it's like then you got Todoroki, who's like either one of those quirks he would have ended up with, he would have been raw.
Either one, but
But having
I
both of them
feel
just puts him just super up there.
I feel like Todoroki, if he had ice, I would like. I don't know. Would you rather have him be only ice or only fire? If you had to choose between one or the other.
Probably ice. Just because he used it so much, I've seen him like do so much code stuff with the ice.
I don't know, bro.
And
Because I mean,
if you think about it, he's still learning the fire. Like this is like early stages of him like being able to use it
so you think he can do more with the ice? But
as of
my
right
thing is
now.
this: if he had ice only, then he would need obviously like I don't know what I'm looking for. His mom, like his dad was saying like that his older brother had like fire that surpasses his, but he had that body that was like weak to fire, so he always burnt himself. So
Yeah.
he couldn't, So like if he had ice, would he have a body that can go even colder? Like would you rather have him like just only make these
I
freaking
mean, either one got
icebergs
a drawback.
everywhere? But yeah, I mean, like, what would he really do besides what he already doing? Like just making these fat glaciers, just shooting ice everywhere. I mean, that is OP, but like, I would like more precision out of him, like with fire.
He's
I
precise
feel
with
like
it though.
I feel like he can do more with fire though,
Maybe. We got to see.
because it's just like look at Endeavor. If he just had both, it would be so raw. Like if he can just have only
It's still
fire.
Endeavor is like a grown dude. Like Todoroki, when he get grown, I'm pretty sure he's gonna have more like tricks with ice and stuff.
I hope so because just him making a lot of ice. I don't know. It just kind of got old to me a little bit. I want to see
It
like,
did, and as the show keeps going on, they make it like less useful every time.
yeah, it's like people keep exploiting it. Like they always know he's gonna start off with that
People
every
kind of
single
they
time.
figured out how to like work
How
around
to
it.
counter it? Yeah, they
Yeah,
counter it every time. Like, oh yeah, we kind of figured like you were gonna go with ice, so we just made your ice the terrain and made it. You know, like Mudman was saying, like if you would have just started off with fire, bro, we would have lost. But nope, you started off with ice because you neglecting your fire side. And it just made everything worse. He like I should embrace my fire side more because he probably could do more with it. Like I feel like his ice is more his defensive side, and his fire should be his offensive side. If that makes sense.
yeah, that makes perfect
Like
sense.
I
Because if he
I don't
does
I
do
don't
that, because Endeavor does fight with his hands, so yeah, that makes sense.
you know what I mean? Like
Because that's what Todoroki's lacking right now. Like he's literally support kind of character. He's
yeah.
overly
So
powerful support.
so if Todoroki like use ice as weapons. Like he made like ice shields, ice sword, just something. Make an ice hammer, do something, and don't just make one giant glacier. Do something like Edge Death and like just make icicles and shoot it at people. Like do something with it to make it more offensive than just
Yeah, he still
like
got way
just
more room to grow. Cause you got to think
yeah.
Endeavor, he gonna get all them abilities, and then he's probably gonna come up with his more because he can use ice, so he can regulate his body temperature, so he's gonna be able to surpass whatever he could do.
Yeah, and then same thing. He things that'll probably be already outside the normal for him to do if he just only had ice. Him being able to heat up would probably
Mans
like
could be out here fly up with his fire and then just drop a iceberg on somebody.
That'd be tough. And as soon as they block that, what they gonna do about the second one? If you get the reference.
Yeah, I got
But
it.
I was watching that episode the other day. It was kind of funny. But yeah. But anyways, I don't know. I still think Bakugo got it right now. Just
Until
because
until
because
until you get to the next episode,
because honestly, that's true. But that's different
because
case.
it's over with.
Yeah, it's over with.
It's over with.
It's over with. Because I think that if Bakugo's on the other team, if Bakugo was on the team that Todoroki was on, I still think Bakugo would have did the same amount of damage. Like he would have ran through them.
Oh yeah, he would have won.
Because
he don't
what
really
would
need
Mudman,
footing.
exactly, what would Mudman have done?
Yeah,
Nothing.
It would have been
Nothing.
It would have been curtains.
Who else they have on a team? Mudman.
The pony chick, Tetsu.
Yeah, they were done. Smoked. Bakugo would have towed them up. The only person who would have had a chance to withstand anything was Tetsu. And other than that, Pony Girl smoked.
Tetsu might have actually gave him problems.
Like, that's the only person.
Now I think about it. That's a tough matchup for Bakugo.
Then again, Bakugo, that's why he ain't like Kirishima. Like, because Kirishima a tough matchup, and it's the same thing. You know, but Bakugo got other moves now. He not just gonna sit there and exploit you, like, explode at you all the time.
What else could he do?
I mean, do what he did to other people. That big blast probably sent him flying. I mean, you probably ain't gonna feel no physical damage. I hurt you, but if I launch you at high speeds to a building, that's gonna hurt. He can do that.
I don't think so.
You know that's gonna hurt him?
Nah.
Even if it don't hurt him, I feel like it would. Me personally, I think it'll hurt him.
What would
I still think
into a building be different than an explosion on top of your body, bro?
But you know how the shows work, like,
dude,
like that dude
get sent through buildings every day. Come on, bro. Come on.
Talking about every day, they do, but only certain people like get up after that. He probably the only one. Like, I don't know. I still think Bakugo would have won that
fight.
They
get sent through concrete, and stand back up. Come on.
I guess.
Come on.
Man, these high schoolers, they something different. I don't know, man. But we all know who the real GOAT is. The man, the myth, the legend.
The debate is over. The debate is over. I had this theory. I should have said it, but we didn't record a podcast.
I can't really say it was a theory because, like, I already knew this was coming. Like I said, I've said a while back, I had one spoiler for this season, and that's the only thing I had spoiled.
It just makes sense, though.
So did you know that at all?
Huh?
Did you know that was coming?
No. But it makes perfect sense. Like, can't all of these dudes be like All Might and Deku? They can't all not have quirks.
Yeah.
But that would be so weird if it was just like, I could see it happening once from All Might to Deku, but everybody just passing off one for all. I don't know.
One for all.
Just for all to just quirkless mugs every time. Nah.
So, with that being said, Deku is gonna have 6 quirks. If
Deku has 6, he's gonna have 6 quirks.
6 quirks. And that's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous. And they're all powered up from what they originally were with their original holders.
I've been saying for the longest that, not only will Deku surpass All Might, but it's going to be by a long shot.
It's going to be by a mile.
A long shot.
6 quirks. 7 if you count one for all. And they're all overpowered.
Yeah, they're all powered up. So whatever quirk the previous users had, it's gonna be like buffed. And which I don't understand, because I mean I understand, but I don't understand how it would how will he use it all? Like, I don't know what all their quirks was, but
the first one is already like crazy.
Yeah, that's more than enough. I feel like that alone is just ridiculous.
It's crazy.
First of all, it's a black whip that can grab any like just
It's
grab
like a
things. Like
better version of Aizawa's little
exactly.
cloth
But
thing.
it's an actual quirk that's powered up. Who knows if he can like strengthen the grip on it, like just make it
Bro,
a
look
big
at what it was doing
like
when it was Berserk. When he controls that, that's tough. What are mugs doing?
and that's
What are
only
you doing?
one. That's only one quirk. That's so oh my
Think like,
goodness.
bro, like what could the other quirks be, bro? 6 more.
So yeah, obviously
He's gonna
that
be a
episode
demon. Like, there is no
yeah.
competition. Sorry,
But
Bakugo. You're not. You might surpass All Might, but
that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. Like when I said like Deku's gonna be number one regardless. But when I said like Bakugo won't be far off, like I can see Bakugo actually passing All Might.
that's
I can
smoke
see
now.
like
He's gonna be far off.
yeah. But I mean
Unless
Bakugo
they
and
really
Todoroki
do
had the
some,
potential
dude,
to it.
6 extra quirks powered up.
He's literally all for one.
That's tough,
And
bro. Like, that's tough. He's damn near
which
better than All for One, because All for One, he's
so,
just using the regular quirks in their base, however he got
so
them. He's
I'm
getting
really back.
powered up versions.
Exactly. So I'm really bad because we got right into the heat of that episode, like just like the mind boggling.
Getting
Like
to the good shit.
but at the beginning, you know, Deku's team.
I mean, they kind of got right to it too.
They did, but I just want to explain a little bit because it's just so much like detail to it. So like everyone who been watching, everyone know that Midoriya, like his quirk been kind of like acting up a little bit. It been activated on his own while he was sleeping, and he had like a weird dream, all that stuff, right? So he's scared to use his quirk because he like, yo, it's acting up. I don't know what to do. But it went completely haywire and activated a new quirk that he didn't know he had. Obviously, even All Might didn't know. Nobody knew Deku had other quirks. So it's going completely just haywire and just whooping everybody in the ring, teammates alike. It did not matter. Like he could have just ended everything right then and there, but obviously it was a problem because he didn't know how to stop it. So Musk could have seriously got hurt because it was berserk. So Shinzo brainwashed him, which is like I don't know why he had to think about something to say, because Midoriya obviously wanted to stop. So the obvious best thing to do was to get brainwashed. So he should have just asked him anything.
Oh,
And
that's gonna have a cool little anime.
yeah, I know,
moment.
but like, yeah, I know, but like, Uraka like even said it out loud, like, "Hey, brainwash him, please, make him stop." Like Deku heard that, you know, he didn't have to, you know, have to think of something like miraculous to say.
Dark Deku
But anyways,
was on the horizon.
But anyways, it happened and got under control. But I like how, like, there was a scene. I don't know. I think it was that episode. I like how they did it too. Like they showed his progression of his quirk, and then they show All for One again. But All for One, I am terrified of this man now. So he been in this prison, locked up. Every camera, every angle, there's like not a single thing he can do secretly. And people are talking about him in a secure room through cameras. Like, no, they're not even talking to him. They're just talking about him. And they're just watching him though, right? And they're just talking. And the man responds in the camera to their conversation as if he was there. And they got so scared, and I was like, hold on. What kind of quirks this man got? Because him doing that tells me he can get out whenever he wants.
Yeah, I don't doubt that for a second, bro.
Anytime he want. Ain't no way.
He's
bro, that's
literally
like
just
me,
waiting, bro.
Bro, that's like us talking right now, and somebody just called my phone like, yeah, bro, yeah, All for One. I'm like, wait, how you hear me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you hear me when I'm recording it live? Like, there's no way possible you should be hearing what I'm saying. And they're like in this highly secured prison. talking from a secure room, just talking. They're not even like talking to this man. They're just like, yeah, just talking to the homie, and he talking to them. I'm like, oh my goodness.
I would have
They
started
got.
having a conversation with him.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. If I was one of them, I'm forcing his hands. I'm reporting that because that is
I
dangerous.
mean,
Because,
they reported it though.
but my thing is this, bro. They have it rigged to if he's using a quirk, they can tell and they offing him. Am I wrong?
Well, you told me that, so I'm gonna believe you.
I'm just saying, like I'm pretty sure that's how it's going. Like they're not letting him just be like, oh yeah, you can use your quirks in here. Like no, they have him on lockdown. Like there's
Well,
no
if that's the
using
case,
nothing.
then yeah, they need to pack him up.
Exactly. So him
I don't even.
responding
To
tells
be
me
honest,
as a
why are they
security
keeping
guard.
him alive? I just thought about that.
Exactly.
What is the point?
What you gonna do? Put him in a worse prison? Like he already like kill him.
There's
If
no
you let
point.
this
Like
man
he's
if
been
he
like
gets out, you're done. Like if he gets
he's
out,
been
you're
a
done.
menace for years, bro. He should have been dead. Like
Like
it wouldn't
it's.
even be like bro. He's like his
But as I
lifespan.
was
He's lived a
saying,
life, bro. Like get him
me
out of
as a
here,
security guard, if I see him respond to me, I'm I'm taking one for the team. I'm forcing his hand. I gotta go off him. Like he
bro. But
tied up. I
how
gotta
do you
kill him.
even kill that man?
Hey, I don't know.
Like
I'm gonna
I would
try
think like you would
because
shoot him in the head, but then he probably has like a quirk where he's probably I don't know, like he could probably
man,
like
look,
move the organs in his body. He could probably put his brain in his foot.
I'm calling up Endeavor. Promise burn him to the head. Like
He probably
do
has
it.
like a flame resistant where he probably just eat it.
Which brings how many quirks this man
Probably has like
got?
a quirk where like if you hit him, he could probably just send it back at you. He probably has like so many quirks that just make it so tough to even fuck with him.
Oh my goodness. That's scary. Because I ain't gonna lie. When All Might beat him, I was a little worried about the show. I'm like, where like if he's the strongest, how is he even gonna
I
like
wonder if he let All Might beat him.
but then again, why would he? What would he gain from letting All Might beat him?
What would he gain from sitting in prison? If we're saying that he can just leave whenever he wants.
But that's what I'm saying. Like he can leave whatever he won, but I think he actually lost that fight.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm just
No, I'm
saying what
saying
if
like I don't think that it like him killing All Might there would have sent the world in a frenzy. Something they would have wanted.
I don't know.
You know what I
Maybe
mean?
he's old and the quirks that he got can only push him so far. I don't know. So he's lost the
Yeah,
power.
but that's still ridiculous because the number 4 hero, best no number 5 at the time, best genius, he got off. He got one shot. So ain't no way that he just
Yeah, there's only one
that much
person in the
weaker.
world that's even like should even go approach him.
And that's Deku. Because it's just crazy though. Because they making it seem like the fight gonna build back up. Because the vestiges are like, oh, so Nana, the user before All Might was like, I had a crazy dream. They told me it's not time yet, but they don't know what that even meant. Like there's gonna be a certain time that the quirk does something. That time is obviously now. The time is now. So it's time for what? It's time for the counterattack. But if all for one is already like, done for pretty much. He's already in prison. He's already captured. What's the purpose of this quirk now? Like what do they truly want this quirk to do?
It was really
You know what I mean?
simple a piece.
But I mean, all my already had that going. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, but Deku, he's idolizing him, so he probably just wants to keep that going himself.
yeah. But if he keep it going, it's gonna be a whole new symbol of peace. Like it's gonna be like twice what All Might did. Like the crime level will probably go down to 1%. Like that's how crazy he gonna be. And then you're gonna have months like Bakugo right behind him.
Bro, I just
Todoroki
thought
right
of
behind
something.
him. What?
So I was thinking like, there's really nobody in the world that could heal All Might. Like nobody. So I thought about it. You would probably need a time-based quirk if you wanted to get him back. Why don't they just use Aerie to try to like reverse that nigga?
Yeah, I mean, but that's kind of risky though. Cause what if she like kill him?
I mean,
If she
you
learn how to
can
use her
wait
quirk, then
till like she gets like older.
yeah. But I mean, if All Might gets reversed and get healed, what would that really do for the show?
I mean, I'm just talking like in terms of like realism
Oh
within the
well,
show
yeah,
scope.
yeah. Not then, yeah, then yeah. That's an obvious thing. That's why it's
Obviously not good
like
for the story, but
like Mirio. That's good for the story. Like him losing his quirk because of Aerie, like saving her, like she can rewind him to get his transparent quirk back. I almost said the name.
it's like if
Can't
she
even,
put All Might back in his prime, that would be tough.
but he won't have the quirk no more. He passed it off. But
But he
yeah,
still has like shreds of it.
yeah. You're
Cause you
right.
see,
Cause
he goes into that form like for like 2 seconds just to make like a funny joke every now and then.
yeah, that's true. And it just instantly, but it just that would be crazy because just imagine Prime All Might. I wish I could see that. They should really do like not an arc, but
Origin
they should do like a
story.
five. Yeah, they should do a 5 episode long like All Might's Prime days, like fighting. Like what happened with his fight with Awful One. They should really do that because that'll
I could
be
see that.
really.
That'd be a good movie. Take him like do an origin story and stop the origin story like right at that or somewhere around
That would be a good movie. You're giving them too many ideas. Third
there.
movie's already on the way. Speaking of which, we gotta watch those movies, man.
Yeah.
I rented the second movie. I watched the first movie so many times.
You
I'm
rented.
willing to watching it.
Never mind.
Yeah, it was like $1, bro.
Candy bars.
It was what? It was $1. I didn't care. It was 99 cents.
Okay, bro. I'm not gonna tell you what to spend your money on, bro. I'm still
You are all
still
right.
judging you though, bro.
Okay, whatever. Anyways, let's see. How did this stuff end off? That but yeah, the other team that could went up against, you got Shinzo brainwash guy. You got the guy with twin impact. I like that quirk. I actually like that one. At first I was like, but then as
It's
it
funny
got
how this
used,
is fat ass dude with this muscly ass suit. Like, is he really that muscly being that big? Or is that just like the suit?
I think it's probably the suit. My thing is, now that you mention it, all the suits are supposed to support the quirk. What does that do? What are you doing?
Maybe it like never mind. I got nothing.
You know what? Maybe if anything, I hope it's just holding like screws, lugs, anything that he can just throw in, and I don't know. But I feel like he should
I
be a
mean,
fighter. If
he'll probably be
anything,
like a good hand to hand dude too.
I was gonna say like if he was hand to hand, that would be dangerous. You get punched real hard by him, and then you get another impact that's twice as strong. Like I wouldn't want to get touched by him. That's dangerous. But Midori, I like how he when he got control of it and got brainwashed. What's the guy the user that explained all that stuff to him, like how everything's gonna work. Like you got 5 quirks coming, so you're gonna have 6 in total, which is ridiculous because just imagine if everyone had a quirk. Just imagine if Deku had a quirk. Just imagine if All Might had a quirk. That man would have literally 9 quirks. It'd be ridiculous.
He's literally fake.
Ridiculous. Like, oh my goodness, that is so ridiculous. Just, I still think I don't know. I feel like Deku do got a quirk. I don't know. It's probably one of those situations, just like the first user. Like his quirk was so not there that you didn't know what his quirk really was. Like you just had no idea that he really had a quirk. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, but if that was the
They
case,
said his
what would
mom
it?
had the little telekinetic stuff, and his dad had the fire breathing.
Mm-hmm. So he should have got some kind of form of that. But I don't know. What would he even use? Like or it can be a blend of both, but that don't make sense to combine those two quirks. That wouldn't make
I
sense.
think he's fine with 6.
Yeah, he'd
He's
be
more
alright.
than fine.
So with that, with him
Random
having 6
Snapple fact.
quirks,
Did you know that Shorty that can shrink stuff and make stuff bigger? Her I don't even know if I said this last episode, but I might have, but whatever. Her design is like one of the earlier concept designs for Ochako.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Who now?
The one chick,
person?
she was wearing like that red and white uniform
Yeah, I'm looking now. Let's see.
with the hat.
Oh, okay.
So there's a possibility that she was gonna be Ochako.
That don't look bad. That's actually
Yeah,
that's a
but I'm
decent.
glad Ochako's Ochako because Ochako looks better than Shorty.
Yeah,
I
like
like her design way better.
I like how it's kind of like it's like kind of goofy looking, but at the same time cool for her. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro, I like it.
I'm trying to get a good look at this girl like character design.
And she's like so damn like just like she's an even
She-
keel, bro. Like she just cool all the time. I like how
and
Ochako's so animated.
this girl, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I like it. I like her Taco better.
How come All Might
Yeah,
don't got no girlfriend?
That's a great question.
I wonder if All Might ever get some cheeks.
He probably was in there he probably was in there with Midnight going crazy.
You think my man got like any ace babies?
Nah. I don't see All Might having kids.
Must don't want that mighty seed.
Nah.
That's tough.
All Might probably
I can't be the greatest hero. Never mind.
couldn't be. Let me be the one out here single-handedly saving the world, and I ain't getting no cheeks. That's a problem. That's a problem.
Speaking of the world, Japan, like, are all the top 10 heroes from Japan in this show?
Mm-hmm.
That can't be the world, right? Are they just talking about the top 10 from Japan?
I think they actually mean world leaderboards, but
that's lame. You're telling me I get that it's made in Japan, so it's obviously going to be biased, and I'm cool with that. Like, it makes perfect sense. But come on, bro. We all know America, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Yeah, that's
there would be hella fire niggas in America, bro. Like anything we get on, bro. Like we train for that shit.
They did kind of hint at like Spider-Man being one of them, but it's kind of funny. But you know,
we gotta have a couple, bro.
My thing is this:
more than a couple.
Do you think they will go into?
Because actually, I read one of the My Hero like side stories, and they actually like had an American hero like come to Japan. He was trash though.
But isn't that technically what All Might is though?
He's from Japan though. He's Japan. He's obviously based off of Superman, but
yeah, he's just Japan, spent a lot of time in All Might's story. He just spent a lot of time in
all the noteworthy shit is happening in Japan. Like they act like nobody else matters outside of Japan.
That's true. Like there's like no real villains outside of Japan and stuff like that
at all. Like the world does not exist out of Japan.
I'm pretty sure there are like prevalent threats in the United States.
And there are like gotta be some heroes that are like
it's way
with
bigger.
Endeavor. Like come on, bro.
The population.
I can see like All Might being like nobody's fucking with him out of the whole world. Endeavor, bro. Somebody has to be fucking with Endeavor in the whole world.
That's a fact. That's really a fact. But I don't think they're gonna go into that. I really don't think they're gonna go into that. That's like pulling a fairy tale. Like, oh yeah, all the strongest people over here, but there's another part of the world that like people are just vastly stronger.
It just makes sense, but it's so
it's
a modern world, so they would talk about it.
I don't think they're gonna.
They would know. Like in One Piece, it makes sense. Like if you the greatest nigga in East Blue, you probably just think, yeah, nobody's fucking with me in this whole world, bro. Well, not even that, because they still know stuff.
But yeah, they know stuff, but like it's so hard to cross seas in One Piece. That's the only reason. Like,
Yeah, but
it's
you
not
might
hard
not
to get
really
to the United
believe
States.
in the
You know what
power.
I'm saying? Like, exactly. Like, it's not hard to take a flight from Japan to the United States.
Literally.
Not even in the show. Like, they know. It's not like they're blind to it.
So everybody outside Japan, your quirks suck. Everybody sucks. They have no like school set up to make niggas raw. Cause the one nigga I saw from America who was like super like highly esteemed in the world, he was like a poser. Like he was really like just for the cameras, trying to like get his name out there and stuff. So he wasn't really like, he was strong, but he's trash in terms of like everybody else.
That's kind of depressing now because they probably won't venture that far into the show, like ever.
Yeah, I really don't care. It's just like a little like that don't make sense if I really think about it.
Yeah, unless they do what I said earlier, pull the regular shonen move. All for one is not the main villain. There's someone above it. He's in the United States. Just go over there and just.
I mean, you can have like a prominent villain from there, but don't do that.
A My Hero Shippuden. I don't know. I don't know.
Like I understand All Might. Like nobody's touching All Might. Somebody got to touch Endeavor though.
Endeavor, Hawks, like it gotta be some raw people.
Like the world, bro. You know how many people are in the world?
Like 7.8 billion.
Come on.
And 80% of that.
And if you think about it,
only Japan got it.
Japan's birth rates are like lower than like most niggas. So if you take it to America, I think our birth rate's been decreasing, but niggas having babies way more. Stagnated or decreasing. I know it's not going up, but
yeah, no.
We would be mixing quirks way more than them.
True.
Come on, bro.
Why are you getting so real about
all these teenage pregnancies, bro?
You are getting.
We would be moving quick, bro. Like we would be moving quick. Cause it's just coming to me. Like, come on.
Yeah, that is weird. I mean, that would be a good side story though. Just give it like a different perspective.
It would, but at the same time, I understand why they don't do it. Cause if you want to see what's going on in America, bro, you got Marvel, you got DC, bro, you got. So yeah, right. I get it. I would like to see it from his perspective, but it is what it is. I ain't worried. Yeah, My Hero's good enough.
And it, like you say, it will probably be one of those One Piece situations. Like the world is so vast that you don't want to short the fans and try to explore. That's what Oda did. Like Oda is really just like, here's this gigantic world. We're gonna explore all of it. I'm not gonna mention nothing without exploring it. And that's why One Piece is so long. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like,
but My Hero, the obvious like thing, Japan.
Exactly. Like something like this, if it was One Piece like writer, Muzz would have definitely like, oh yeah, we can go to America and make this whole big thing. You know, like he definitely explored it. But then the show becomes so.
Is Aoyama from Japan? Or is he? Because I'm saying like you could have French. Like a whole like transfer student stuff like that.
Yeah, he's from France. Yeah, that'd be raw too. Do a transfer student from USA.
Yeah, it don't even gotta be America. Like,
but where else would you want him to be from? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, America would be my choice because I'm American, but
exactly. But like,
so I'm biased, so I'm gonna say America. Some nigga might want to see what China's looking like though.
I feel like a dope hero would come from Mexico.
Probably.
Just a. But what would what kind of quirks would they use? Like, I wonder like what more can they do? Because ain't no way that all the quirks.
I mean, we see quirks can be like cultivated from like cultures. They can be cultivated from like all types of shit.
So what kind of?
You know, Brody got the manga quirk. Like that's not like something natural.
I would like to see a quirk similar to what's his name? Idas, but like instead of like what is it like? What you got like jet engines or something in his calves?
Yeah.
Like Mugs, like I don't know how to explain, not like a car, but like some kind of different form of like machinery that they body like operate. Kind of like use to like transform.
I think
Like
Buddy's
he
name is the
uses.
Crawler. He's pretty like cool. He's the main character of the side story.
You talking about Vigilante?
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's kind of bogus. He can only go the speed of a bike. Like
He got faster though.
I know, but still, like I'll take that quirk.
He had
But
Endeavor on his heels.
I'm gonna finish talking about this.
My bad.
The
I
end of
went
this,
on a tangent. My bad.
bro. I love it though because it's just something to really think about. Like I'm pretty sure somebody thought about that, but just like haven't spoken about it. But where we leave off at? Anyways,
I don't even remember.
Oh yeah,
I
the
completely
guy.
cut you off and went on a whole different.
You
thing.
definitely. Hey, it's cool. It's cool. Oh yeah, Deku having those quirks, yada yada yada. And then it ends off with them going to all out brawl. So Deku and them ended up winning, obviously. But I wonder if everyone's raising eyebrows now. Like, yo, like, isn't it weird that Deku didn't have a quirk at first and it just out of nowhere appeared, and now it's like he's similar to All Might and
around All Might all of a sudden,
yeah, all
and he just starts getting powers. I mean, you don't have to be Batman to deduce this.
like exactly. Like people are gonna put it together. But I like how like
No, they're not.
yeah, I feel like everybody they gonna put it together. What's his name?
Batman been Bruce Wayne for how long? They still don't know that? Come on, bro.
Whatever. Cause I'm not even. You right, but still. Like Aizawa was like, "What's up with you? Like,
how does
you want to
Batman have
explain
all
yourself?"
this stuff? He's
Be.
rich, bro.
I seen this skit where someone was trying to ask Bruce Wayne for money. It was like, "Oh, we need like this much $1 billion. Did anybody know billionaire Bruce Wayne?" And Batman was like, "Nope, nope." I was so weak.
But he ain't spending
Like,
nothing. He ain't spending
you
nothing.
ain't getting nothing out of me.
The
So
Batmobile.
you ain't getting nothing out of me. I thought that was pretty funny. But with that the episode end, I think that's the end of that whole little skit. I don't know what's next after this.
Shout out Ochako for learning like some martial arts. I really like that for her. Cause without that, she would be like lame.
Very. I like how she says it
She
every
can actually
time.
throw him.
Gunhead martial arts. She just get the.
Cause that's her
She
style.
do the
Like,
same move. She do the same move and it works. Grab you by the arm and body you like. You know what'd be good for her? Now I think about it.
what?
If she can like, so her whole thing is zero gravity, right? But what if her quirk, like some like trained to her quirk, she can increase gravity?
That would be fire. She might not have ever tried that before too, so it might just be like something that she could do, but she just didn't know. That'd be fire.
You know what I mean? Like that would be really dope. Just imagine she use her gunhead martial arts.
She does control gravity.
Float. You know exactly. So just imagine she grabs you as she's flipping you. She makes you light.
She's
but
not
as
like
she's like swinging you, exactly.
It's just gravity.
So
actually, yes, it is. Never mind. Yes, it is. Never mind.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's called zero gravity.
Man, that would have been dope if it was just gravity control. Like she can just make things lighter and heavier. Like just imagine she makes you lighter, throws you over her shoulder, like, and as you about to fall, just like double the gravity there, just boom, like.
She would immediately turn into a powerhouse.
She would be a problem. But whatever. I mean, I guess she does do that. She can still use that principle, but just without adding gravity. You know, just turn it off at the last moment of impact so you fall pretty hard. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of how she did with the rocks. She just keep them afloat, and then like when they fall from that distance, it's gonna hurt regardless. She don't got to increase nothing. So I don't know. I feel like she'll still be a great hero. Like, but she'd probably be like a not what am I almost a search and destroy. Like rescue or hero. Like she not finna do the fighting.
She ain't
but
really getting in the mix, but she knows a little bit. So if she do get in the mix, then she can hold her own a little bit.
Yes, just like that. Somebody should have told it would be like this.
I just had a
Nah,
thought. I
but
forgot it.
was it about
Oh
Choco?
yeah, never mind. I remember it. Keep going.
No, what did you say?
I'm saving it.
Oh, my bad. But if you was to have any quirk besides like no UA quirks, just like something just out the ordinary, just a random quirk, just like something for you personally, what would you choose? Like just think
It's a
about the
good
side stories
question.
a bit. Like the dude with the bicycle, like he can when he put all
Not
four,
picking that. I'm not picking that.
I'm picking that. I'm picking that. I mean, you can pick a UA quirk, but just don't pick
I'm not
no.
picking a you. You already set the rules, bro. I'm not gonna copy that.
All right.
So
Just pick. If you pick a UA quirk, just make a low tier.
I
Don't.
will harness the power of plasma.
Why?
Seems cool.
Nah, bro. You gotta give it. You gotta give a better reason than that.
Bro.
Like, what would you do with it? Like, talking about something, it seems cool.
Like I would shoot
no.
plasma beams and stuff. So I would be top tier. I would be top tier.
No, I mean for like for
modern
day life. Like
bro,
you
if
right
I'm living
now,
in a world of quirks, bro, I'm trying to be top guys.
Like I mean, like how we live now. If you can just have a quirk right now to do something right now, you want to shoot plasma. We don't need to be doing this. Like what would you choose?
Well, now that you made it lame, I gotta think again.
Now I made it lame. I made it interesting because I put realism in it.
That's how you make stuff lame.
Life.
That's how you make stuff lame.
You've been making stuff. You've been making realistic like guesses this whole time.
But it's within the confines of the world. You changing the world.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
All right, fine. Have it your way. What do you pick? You want to shoot plasma beams?
I was thinking
fine.
until you interrupted my thinking.
Nope. Plasma beams it is. You can shoot plasma beams.
All right, what would you do?
Me personally, I don't know yet. It would be something along the lines. It won't be fast, but I would like to have just the ability to, like a flight. I can fly like.
How's that helping you in everyday life?
I don't have to walk places. I can save gas mileage. I can
flight.
Bro,
it's crazy.
What can you do with plasma, bro? Like, I'm putting limitations. I'm not finna be soaring up there with planes. I've been like, I can only,
how fast
fly a certain height.
You still gotta have regular human breathing capabilities.
Yeah, just about 30 miles per hour. Just no faster than a car going down the street. That's very convenient.
Ooh,
bro, like. What did you? All right, I want one for all. Just all right.
If we're gonna do that, fine. I'll run fast. There, I'll run as fast as a car.
And you got on me for about flight,
bro. You made a lame rules, so I'm abiding by the lame rules. What's gonna help me?
No, I'm not, dude. You tripping,
bro?
You tripping.
The first question that I interpreted was way more interesting than what you just said.
Okay. You're capping. Whatever.
It's not?
Yeah.
All right, so you answer that then. I'll put you in the world of my hero. You can't copy nobody's quirk, bro.
I can't copy nobody's quirk, but I gotta choose one.
Yes.
If I
can't be no half and half stuff either, bro.
All right.
You're not Todoroki, bro.
Nope. I would have the ability.
Parents just met by chance.
Let's see. It's not. Elastic. How you say it? Elastability.
Elasticity.
Yeah. Why I say it like that? Like incredible. What's her name?
You be Fantastic Four, man.
Yes.
What's his name? I don't know. I don't even know why I tried to think of his name. I don't know. Franklin Richards?
I don't know nothing about Fantastic Four. I just know they powers.
I gotta look it up. If I was right, that's tough.
Or You know what? You remember from The Incredibles, the daughter?
That's the son of dude. How do I know him?
Yeah, that's kind of wild. I ain't gonna lie. But you know the girl on Incredible Girls, the daughter with the like she can go invisible like a like force field kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I would take that as a quirk.
So you copy from a different show.
It's not from My Hero,
Hell, you so lame.
bro.
I
It's
hate
not
this
from My
dude,
Hero
man.
though. That's dope, is it not? You got a force field and you can turn invisible in the force field. Like, bro, that's what more can you ask for? Like that would do very well in My Hero world, would it not? Would it not? You cat
Isn't
man.
that just Invisigirl's ability?
I guess.
How did she take down the robots? Whatever.
The force fields.
She don't got force fields.
Yeah, what if she has then?
I'm talking about Shorty from My Hero now. How did she take down them big ass robots?
Oh, I wondered the same thing. I
That
really
shit is
did, but
crazy. Whatever. Boy just wanted to set
anyways,
up class A.
I don't know what she even did.
She
What she
tripped.
do?
She tripped him, bro. She stuck out her foot. They couldn't see her.
There's no logical reason why she should be in the class.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I want to do that video, bro.
We got to. But that's enough for the My Hero talk, man. We gotta talk about this Tokyo Revengers briefly.
Yeah.
But anyway, moving on to Tokyo Revengers. Well, we left off with Tokyo Revengers. It was episode 1, I believe, and it just left off at the part where it's like the brother actually came back, was like, "Yeah, you actually did go back in time." Yep,
Yup.
yep. There you go. 1 second. Do.
Do. Commercial break. Is editor Justin gonna take this out? I don't know.
Whoop. Bye. Back online.
I ain't taking that out. I ain't gonna lie. I don't want nothing.
About like
Y'all
5
can wait.
seconds. 5 seconds. Anyways, so the little brother Naoto actually like was like, "Yeah, you went back in time. Some things changed, but my sister still died. You gotta go back in time again and fix this situation." So he's like, so how do I go back in time? They figure out the trigger to him going back in time and his power. And I don't understand how this power even came to be or why it even, why is it even a thing? But
I don't
he
think
can
it's
go
one
back
of
in
them
time.
type of shows where they're gonna expand on that. It just is what it is.
Yeah, whatever. So, for example, today is June 6th, 2021. The man can go back in time. How many years? 13?
I don't know.
12? I think he goes. So, from this day, from this point, the man uses his power activates. He go back in time like 13 years from this day. However much time he stays there and like pass through there, he's rewriting history, but that much time is also passing where he's at. His body is just left in animation, just like kind of like he's dead, but he's not dead. So he's changed a lot of things. So when he went back, his only objective was to stop the leaders of the gang that killed his girlfriend when he was a kid. Stop them from meeting so they can never like change and like be like gang members and stuff like that. That I was supposed to say today. But obviously, second episode is not gonna go the way he wanted it to be. And he ended up like becoming like close friends on accident with the like leader and like started having like all these attachments like, yo, he's not really a bad guy. How did
I got a theory, but I can't say it because it's not gonna make sense where we're at.
Oh wow. See, I'm gonna catch up. I'm gonna catch up, bro. Catch up. But I'm liking how the show like it's not an action packed. It's not like no, hey, well, this fight coming up. It's just a story, and I like how the story plays
I
out.
mean,
It's
it
like,
kinda like
but it's like it's
because
not
it's
like
just the
no.
main character who's not getting busy, but all the other dudes, bro, they about the business. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, but it's like I don't know how to explain it. Like I'm not when I'm watching this show, I'm just enjoying it for like the sake of enjoying it. Like it's just a good storytelling show. But I'm not looking at it for like, oh, this animation and the fights are so amazing. Well, I mean, they are, but at the same time, it's not. That's not what I'm there for. Like the show is actually just good.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's been a while since I watched an anime that's like,
Said in reality,
yeah, like I don't have to sit there and
even though they're middle schoolers out here just fighting like crazy, like they got a whole setup. Where's your parents, bro?
yeah,
Where
yeah.
y'all parents?
I was gonna ask that, but then again, it's Japan. Their culture is pretty like probably
Bro,
like
I don't think that there's 13 and 14-year-olds out here riding on motorcycles going to fight each other in like 50 groups. That's crazy.
they. No, time out, time out, time out. The the middle schoolers were not on motorcycles. They were high schoolers. The leaders of the
Keep
gangs are
keep
high
keep
schoolers.
watching.
Okay. Ain't no way they middle schoolers, bro.
Keep
Them
watching.
boys like 6'8".
Keep
But then
watching.
again, middle school,
They're
middle
young. They're
school.
young.
Are they really that young?
Yes. Middle school.
Man,
Middle school in Japan, bro.
it's technically our ninth grade. That's like it ends at ninth grade.
I mean,
So if you're
just look it up real
if
quick.
you're
We'll figure this out real quick.
in America, if you're a freshman in high school, you are technically a middle schooler still in Japan.
All right.
Because they only have
in
3 years of high
Japan,
school.
our grade 7 is their first year of middle school. So how old are you in grade 7? Like 13?
Mm-hmm.
So the oldest that the oldest can be like 16.
In middle school.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't know what year they are.
Exactly. So it's like they're high schoolers to me. They're like
13 is not a high schooler.
14 is though.
That's our junior high. Their first year of middle school is our junior high.
Bro,
imagine them little kids riding motorcycles.
Justin, I promise you, I think junior high is only Kikiki thing. I promise you.
Maybe.
Because
all right, we'll just say grade 7 then.
I ran into some people who got on me about saying junior high because they like, what is that? You mean middle school?
Like, I looked it up.
Junior high.
This man he's 13. Takemichi.
Okay, that makes sense. The other dudes are what, 15, 16 then?
Gotta be if they're in middle school.
Mikey and the other dude. But while you looking that up, I want to talk about, like you said, where are their parents? There's like 30 kids deep.
Yeah, my boy's 15.
30 kids.
My boy's 15.
Just on a park bench. 15? Yeah, that's kind of illegal.
You think?
But they're in this mug betting real life money over these wimps. I can't even I don't know who to
This
match
shit is
up.
so funny. Imagine you walk past that as an adult. What are you thinking?
Who's stopping this? Why is it not being stopped? But are you gonna be the adult who walks in there and stop it?
Hell no, them little kids gonna beat my ass.
The way they was fight, they got bats and everything.
They don't even gotta be that. They gonna jump me, bruh. And you know how these kids be nowadays? They be big, bruh.
I ain't gonna lie. Them 13-year-olds, I ain't folding.
Man, they'll get on you, bro.
I'm not folding. I'm not folding. There's gonna be a lot of one-hitter quarters out there.
It's gonna be a lot, but you're gonna get overwhelmed at some point.
No, I'm not folding. I'm not folding.
You underestimate these kids, bro. You think they're just throwing fists?
I mean, they do got bats and all, but if I got a bat, I'm not folding. If I got a weapon, I'm not
imagine
folding.
they take your footing away from you, bro.
Bro, if I have a baseball bat and 20, 13-year-olds
you got one, you just walking past, you're like, whoa, what's going on? Shut up, old man. Yeah,
This,
yeah, yeah.
hey, hey, that is how that would go though. Like, shut up, you old geezer. And I'm like, who you calling geezer? I'm 20 something. You know, like they gonna just jump me. I ain't folding though,
It's gonna be
cause I'm
Merry Fistmas.
I'm not folding. I'm gonna have something on me. I'm not pulling up to that situation without
You gonna
something.
pull?
I'm pulling up. I'm pulling
Man,
up.
I'm leaving them alone at that point.
I mean, I'll call the cops or something, bro. If it's that's not if in middle school, bro. If most even like gathered around a large group making noise, teachers was on that. These kids are deep, like in the state, like they got a stadium, getting the most wimpiest kids to fight each other for money.
Literally.
And then the kid who loses gets beat up even more by everybody else. Like this, and how are you going home to your parents and they're not questioning this? How are you coming home with black eyes daily and your parents just
Where
like,
your
oh,
mom at?
literally, where is your mom? Where is your dad? Why is he not taking care of this? Like, it's anime, but at the same time, that would not happen.
That's why when you watch these shows, you gotta suspend disbelief, or you just gonna be sitting there like, man, if you don't get these little ass kids.
like literally, if
So I'll be
at
watching,
13
I'll be
years old,
forgetting, like, man, this dude is out here in middle school with the face tattoo.
and on top of that, he's talking about
And
killing
he
people.
got it when he was in elementary school. That's coming up in a future episode.
Yeah,
But
but still, it's just like
that's crazy.
I don't know.
Imagine
This show's pretty.
you in 6th grade and you get a face tattoo.
Yeah, I don't think I was
I
that
don't
tough.
even know how they're permitted to do that.
I think I'll survive in this show though. I win those fights. Some pretty wimpy kids up there. I'll at least make some good money. I don't even want to mess with the people up top though. Them dudes crazy.
They really are. Like, they beat dude like he was traumatized.
Like they doing
Buddy
stuff
with
like
the
this. Just
glasses, bruh.
imagine. Yeah, like yeah. That made no sense. Like you getting stomped out in front of all these kids and they just sitting there like, dang, that's tough.
It would be such a bad day. Like, imagine Takemichi, bro. He's this 21-year-old man in his body getting beat up by these little kids. That would be
That
so
is true.
tough.
Mentally, he is 21. And he's like in a 13-year-old body. He just like, yep. Here I'm finna fight this kid. I got a physical. I'm a 13-year-old boy again, but mentally I'm 21. I would be blue. I would be utterly blue because in my mind I know I should be whooping this little dude.
Literally, like, dude, if you don't get away from
my
me,
body is
little squirt.
but my body is literally not keeping up with what I know I can do because I haven't grew to that point yet. I'm in the past. That's sad. If I was him, I'd get buff. Change the future.
Yeah, Takemichi, he got to get some.
He gotta do
He got to
something.
get some fighting prowess, because he ends up
But
challenging my man's Kiyomasa. Well, not my man's. That's not my man's. Not my man's. Not near nowhere close. My man's challenges Kiyomasa, which was grade A anime moment when they put the whole music and they do the whole lead up, the step down. You know what I'm saying? You got me hyped. I was ready for next episode.
I ain't gonna lie, because I was sitting there just watching this to catch up, and I was like, "This is actually pretty interesting." Yeah, like they got my attention.
Got his ass whooped.
But one of the things he changed was, I guess, the guy in the red hair guy. What was his name? I just watched the episode. His friend that had the red hair.
I know who you speak of.
But he was about to that day in normal like normal history. Their friend was getting beat crazily, like I mean beat. And that day in history, he stabbed one of the guys and went to jail. But since Takemichi stepped in and intervened, that didn't happen. So the whole sequence of events like completely changed. So now his friend with the red hair, he like a leader in that gang now. Not a leader, but he has pull in that gang.
Aku.
Where he like what does he own again? Kind of like a whorehouse.
Wait, what?
The guy with the red hair. Oh my
You talking
god.
about Akun?
Yeah, Akun. Yeah, him.
He runs a whorehouse?
Yeah, you didn't see that,
I must have missed that.
bro. As soon as they walked in that building, they was like, The first thing they asked him was, "Which one do you want?" And it was a bunch. It was like 10 girls lined up, and they asked, "Which one do you want?"
That's
That's the
crazy. I
first thing
must
they
have
asked.
blocked that from my memory because I don't remember that at all.
I think it's episode 3, bro. Let me see. Tokyo Avengers. Resolve. See here. Little skip through time right here. It is episode 4. Let me back out right here.
I want the peep real quick.
Yeah, bro. Go to episode 4 at 13:30. He says, "Welcome, who will it be?" And it's a bunch of
I
girls
see
just
him walking
lined up.
over people.
At episode 4?
Oh, episode 4.
Yeah, episode 4, Call Return, and it's like 13:30. It's just like 8 girls lined up in dresses, looking pretty, and he said, "Welcome, who will it be?" It's like he's running a whorehouse, bro.
Did I skip this episode?
No. But anyways, after
I
it's
skipped
so
this episode. I did not watch this.
really,
Really. Maybe it's
bro,
because I
that's
read the manga way back when that I just didn't notice that I skipped it. Because I did not watch this.
oh well, you tweaked. I know. Well, yeah. So watching this episode, he come back and after he like changed the history of events. Now Alcoon is like a leader in this game now, but the girl is still dead. Like she's still dead. Like she has not been saved. So he's like, I gotta find Akun and see what's up with him because he has pool. We're always gonna be friends, so maybe I can get close to the leader and ask him what happened, how what change. Just trying to figure out a way to like save everyone from going down the wrong route they went in life. Pretty much is what he's trying to do. So he's talking to Akun, and Akun's like, "Bro, I don't know how or why, but you should be dead, and I feel so bad because I'm the one who pushed you on the train tracks." So like, you don't remember this?
Bro, this is completely just.
You in here looking kind of.
I didn't know that at all.
You're looking kind of perturbed over
Because
here.
I read the manga so
Mhm.
far. Like, I read a lot of this, but I don't remember any of it. Like, all of this stuff that's been happening is like completely new to me. Like, I have no idea what's about to happen. I don't know how I just forgot everything, but
No, I
I
mean it's
definitely
cool.
did.
But yeah, that's what happened though. Like
So he tried to push him?
Akun. So remember on episode 1 we said who's the one who pushed him, why he pushed him. Akun is the one who pushed him on the train tracks. The reason why is the leader of the gang ordered him to do it. So the next question is why did he order him to do it? But he couldn't disobey it, so he pushed him on the train tracks. So in natural order of events, he would have died on that train track. But him having the ability to go back in time, he went back in time and told the brother about the events, and then yada yada yada. Then Naruto older changed the events, because he had know about it and saved him from the train tracks. So he's like, dude, I'm going crazy. I no one knew that you were being pushed besides me. I don't know how how did that guy out of nowhere just knew you were gonna be pushed on the tracks and saved you. He said, my only explanation is you gotta have some kind of power to go back in time and change the events. That's the only explanation I came up with. Please tell me I'm right. And he was pretty much like, yeah, you're right. And he's just like, oh, well, go back in time and save the rest of us, and killed himself. I was like, what is going on? And I'm like, what is really going on? He just like clean jumped off the roof, bro. And I was like, ain't no way. Like, what? Why? Like, why did you do that? And I don't know. Like, the show is interesting, but I just didn't think that Musk was gonna be, committing suicide. But are you picking it up? Or are you you looking real
Here,
confused, bro? You looking confused.
yeah, I gotta rewatch. I gotta watch this.
I like it. I don't know. Do you like his young character design or his older character design better?
I like his tattoos, but I like the young one better.
I meant Takamichi.
Oh, Takemichi.
Like when he had the yellow blonde hair, or when he got like the like obviously older black hair.
I like the black hair better.
I like the black hair better, but it's something about when he younger. Like I don't know, like it just looks kind of cool.
It's like I can
But
see why he would call himself lame.
yeah, exactly. But I kind of like it though because it's like
It's
it
not as
fits
an
him.
adult though.
Yeah, it fits him in that time period. Like when he was
Exactly.
a kid. But I do like. I don't know. I kind of like the aspect of the show though. Like it's just like you're constantly jumping back and
So
forth in
that's
time.
why he
Like
was on the bike talking about what do you want to do, and then told him to never give up on that. So that's where that came from.
yeah,
He was
yeah.
like he wanted to be a hairdresser. And it's
So
crazy because
yeah,
you could see like back then he cut all his hair off, so he completely gave up on that.
I ain't gonna lie. Dude looked overdone with his haircut though. He had the fade. That boy was that boy looking
I don't know.
clean.
He looked malnourished.
He looked like he in the game. He in that mug. He with it. He was like, "Yeah, your buddy's a cop, isn't he?" He didn't even care. But no, I've been Tokyo Revengers. It's I give it a solid so far 7.5. I've been liking it.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Like this for the kind of genre. This is I don't know what kind of genre this would be classified as.
Maybe
This
like a
is
slice of life
I was
action
gonna say slice of life, but it's
fantasy.
not really.
Not slice of life. Yeah, not slice of life.
It got a vibe because it's not like, oh yeah, here's this action pack, here's these villains. It's like, it's just, you know what I mean? Like it just.
Let me see
Uh,
what it's classified as. They got
I'm
it
trying.
as action drama school shonen supernatural.
I would just go drama. I would go a little like
I can see
action,
the
little
shonen part of it too.
a slight action drama. Where do you see the shonen at though? They see the shonen in this.
Keep watching.
You win. Every time somebody ahead of you, they win every time. Like keep watching. All right, you win. I don't know. Any closing thoughts on this though, man? Any hopes and
Dang it!
dreams for
What was
Tokyo
that I was thinking
Revengers?
about?
I told you to say it.
Freak! I lost it. I lost it. Oh yeah, talk about that. The My Hero rumor. My Hero game
Ah,
rumor.
so you want to explain it? Because I heard you when you told me about it initially. I
All
was
right, so I think the
half.
studio is called Arc System Works. They make a lot of fighting games, and then everybody knows Bandai Namco is kind of like mid when it comes to
Gosh.
making anime games.
Yeah.
So it's like rarely you see it get to like an actual like good studio. So now Arc System Works makes Dragon Ball Fighter Z, which I'm not a fighting game person, but I could just tell by looking at it. It's like that's good.
Uh,
That's a good
mhm.
game.
Now let me tell you this:
And you played it, so
if
you can actually talk to its
exactly
quality.
if they make a My Hero game that fights like Fighter Z. So this, for those who don't understand what this means, the Street Fighter, the what's that one game called? Oh, what is that game called?
Tekken, not Tekken. That's
My
super old,
homie,
right?
no, Tekken, no, Tekken, a different kind of mechanics, but
Marvel
it's a
vs.
2D
Capcom.
fighter. Oh, so more like Mortal Kombat. Well,
Oh
Mortal
yeah,
Kombat a
Mortal
little.
Kombat.
It's like, but more it's like Street Fighter, Dragon Ball Fighter Z, and that's like that. They got that same kind of feel. That's why people love it because it's like it gets competitive. You can get real competitive with those games. Games like
Yeah, it's actually
Storm.
like on the competitive circuit.
Exactly. Because
It replaced Marvel vs. Capcom, I believe.
if exactly, so if they make a My Hero game like that, it is going to do numbers, bro. And I promise you, I would not get off of it.
And that speaks a lot to its popularity.
I would not get off of it, bro, because I still love Fighter Z, but I haven't played in so long that I'm like my skill gap is like kind of out of it. Like I'm like I probably won't be able to get back on the scene because I'll be getting whooped too long. I don't have the patience for it. Like, I could get back on the scene, but I don't have the patience for it. So I'm just playing Brawlhalla right now. But My Hero, I would get on the scene and not leave. I would probably only play that game if they make it like Fighter Z for real. I would not get off that game. I love games like that.
Yeah, I just like to watch that stuff.
Like, bro, I will stream now. I probably won't be that good. I'm decent, but
I
I'm
just
I'm
love it
not
because
gonna.
they add so much like finesse and pizzazz to it. Like the supers look crazy. They do
Mm-hmm.
the audio right. Like all the characters have specific audio for talking to people.
And the biggest thing about this game that I love, it promotes skill. There is no uh there's no spamming button mashing and getting lucky. You know what I mean? Like you have to know what you're doing. You have to
Do they
time
got create a
everything.
character in that game?
And Fighter Z?
Yeah.
No.
Thank you. See, look, I remember back in
Like
the
bro,
day, I was sitting here like wanting for every like as soon as Xenoverse came out, I'm like, do this for every game. Do this for every game. And now I hate it. Like I hate it. Cause it just
and
makes all the moves like so segmented and so trash.
hmm so like games like this even better because there is no like for example Xenoverse, right? And Naruto games. You go with certain people because of their strength. You won't you on Naruto game, you will see a lot of like Nine Tails Cloak Naruto.
Are you speaking to
Yeah,
which Naruto
yeah,
games?
like just like Storm. Like 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 old Dragon Ball, like Xenoverse. Like you will see like the characters and stuff like that. Certain characters, based on how strong they are in the show, they're obviously stronger in the game. So if you get like Super Saiyan Blue Goku versus a Cyberman on Xenoverse, there's no chance for the Cyberman to win.
Easy
The
claps.
stats, right? But on Fighter Z, though there are no stats, it's just skill. So
I
I
like that.
had like, like Super Saiyan Goku, Super Saiyan Vegeta, and Goku Black, Super Saiyan Rose, right? That was my like initial lineup.
He can
This
lose a
dude had
Yamcha.
this dude had Krillin, Yamcha, and Tien, and bodied
And
me.
that's fire to me.
Bodied me. Bro, the amount of combos he hit me with, bro, I was like, yo, like, I can't do nothing. And you can't be like, oh man, I got Goku, I should have beat Yamcha. Like, no, bro, you have to beat me.
Yeah.
Like, there is no stats. Muz can have a Cyberman and
Like
just be
we're
going
just here
crazy.
for like their skills,
Exactly. Like,
not their
you
power levels.
use their skill sets. So when you mix people up, you start learning different combos. You start learning how to combo with different people, you people say supports and all kinds of stuff. So with My Hero using this aspect, I can only hope for the best because when they said they're doing that for Fighter Z, I was a little worried. I'm like, how is it for a Dragon Ball game? But they nailed it. Like they nailed it 100%, no flaws. Like they nailed it. And then they only added more to it. They added all DLC characters. They added like Bardock, added different forms with different move sets.
They went ham.
Just
Aren't they still doing that stuff too?
mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
Like
crazy.
they added both Broly's in there. You know what I'm saying? Like they added a lot of different things where it's like, yo, people are like excited to keep playing. So when My Hero adds on to that stuff,
I ain't gonna lie.
just
Talking about this, low-key just made me a little salty that My Hero would get this. Even though it's just a rumor, it's like One Piece.
who would you want to have this though if it wasn't My Hero?
One Piece.
Really?
Why not?
Really?
It's the biggest.
One Piece will
It's the
fit.
biggest. Like it's
One
big. It's
Piece
the
will
biggest.
fit. It definitely would fit. Like
I get it's probably not like as
No, I know
globally back.
you're definitely no globally. One Piece is bigger globally than anything,
That's a fact. Well, niggas be hating. They make it seem like it's not that.
bro. One Piece is only not that. Well, One Piece is big in America, but it'd be mostly the people here in America that be complaining about it's too many episodes. Japan, One Piece is massive. Don't even think about going to India.
That's what I'm saying. One Piece, I feel like that's the best option if you're going for popularity.
One Piece will literally like sell out. Like not you can't sell out, but you know what I mean. Like it will do numbers.
And a good One Piece game. What's a good One Piece game?
I haven't had fun playing a One Piece game.
I mean,
since
Burning Blood. I had fun on it for a little bit, but it's the same as all the other arena fighters.
Exactly. Yeah, they give us that, bro. I'm already seeing my squad.
Who's your squad?
The Monster Trio, just Luffy, Sanji, and Zoro.
Keep it real simple.
It's happening.
Who did you run in Burning Blood?
Luffy, Ace, and Zoro.
I did the same thing, but I replaced Ace with Sabo.
Obviously, yeah. I ended up replacing Ace with Sabo once people started getting good with it because they kind of held Ace on the Conqueror's hockey, so I couldn't like use that as not enough. So I switched to Sabo. I was like, whatever, I'll get used to it.
I remember when that game first came out, I had like top 3 in all characters. I felt like I was just so raw.
Bro, I was number 2 in the world with Ace for a hot minute, bro.
That's what I'm like. It made me feel like so raw. I'm like, I'm really that high.
I was like, yeah. I remember
that didn't give me no motivation to keep playing.
J-Stars?
Yeah.
I remember like I was in this group chat of like people who was like top 100 characters of certain people, and they threw me in there. And the guy who was number 1 Sasuke was making the case for me being like in the top 10 Sasuke's in the world. I was like, I felt so honored.
Like, I never played that game like competitively against other people. I always did it against bots. So we played that junk one time, literally, because it's a dead game now. We played it one time. It was so I got bodied, bro. Like, I didn't know the like online meta at all.
I was a dog with Sasuke on that game, dude.
Cause I'm like, I'm just using Suna, bro. I don't even know if Suna's like considered a good character on it.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I hated Suna in that game because he was so good. People who knew how to use him, I used to just hate. All you hear is Exabana. I'm like, get off me! Like,
now I'm mad again. What? Never mind.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate that game so much.
Yeah.
Oh, Jump Force, you suck.
Yeah.
Oh, you suck. I really spent $100 on that game, bro. That's how much faith I had. That's how much faith I was like, nah, as soon as in DLC 1. He got too much niggas asking for him. He's in DLC 1. And you know what they give me, bro?
Majin Buu. Not him.
Dude. They give me Biscuit, bro. I have Biscuit on my Jump Force, bro. I paid for Biscuit, bro. You know how much I paid for that?
$100.
Dude, I paid $40 for that season pass. I never played that game again. Bro, I played it like 3 times. The story mode is straight trash. Why would they put light in that game? Like that tricked me so good. They got me good, bro. They got me good.
I mean,
they put light in the game. It was like, ooh, the story gonna be fire. Xenoverse Side Edition, my nigga.
Yeah.
I literally had Trunks in the same exact role that he plays in Xenoverse. It's crazy to me. Like, it couldn't be any more blatant.
I dropped the game because
in the story cutscenes, nobody even talks. It's straight like just text box. Like, you think I want to hear Dio talk, bro? You can't even pay for some voice acting, bro.
Yeah, they kind of rushed that.
That is terrible. That whole game is trash.
They
don't have any character specific dialogue before the fights. Like, I live for that type of stuff, bro. I want to hear what Luffy's saying to Vegeta. I want to hear what Luffy's saying to Goku. I want to hear that.
And another thing, that's what Fighter Z did a lot. They had specific dialogues. Like,
man, fuck all this Man, make
Like,
Jump Force in that style, bro. That would be fire.
look it up, bro. There was like Cell meets older Gohan, and Cell is baking Gohan. Like, bro, what happened to you? Like,
Bro,
it was
imagine
so
this.
funny. It
Imagine
was
this.
so funny.
Shonen Jump in the Fighter Z style. Come on. You can't tell me that's not a perfect game. That's literally DC. Like, that's
I
literally Injustice. That's Injustice.
I would
That's Marvel
literally,
vs.
bro,
Capcom. Japanese
you would,
version.
if they did that, you would never ever see me off that game.
They will
So
never do that. It's too
if
good of an idea.
If Jump Force was like that, like how Fighter Z was, Jump Force was like that, just all the anime characters, I would never leave it. It will probably be one of the biggest games ever, bro. And I'm not
Probably.
exaggerating.
Like that's the biggest game, bro.
Like Muzz will never get off of that game. Like it'll be so saturated, you can play a game for years and it will never die down in the community.
At
Like
all.
never.
And you could just keep going.
Never.
New characters get created all the time. Huh? What you said? Oh, Tanjiro, Demon Slayer is raw now? Alright, Tanjiro. DLC.
You said you want Zenitsu? Oh, here we go. Like, bro, like you
Zenitsu's in
can
now.
add like any new anime they can take.
You will never
3
run out of
main.
content.
Yeah. Then you can add different versions of characters. That's what Fighter Z did. They got they got a base form Goku, they got a Super Saiyan Goku, they got a Blue, and they got Ultra Instinct.
We giving them
each
way
one,
too many ideas for them to never use any of it, bro.
Ain't no way not talking about this though.
It's too good of an idea. That is printing money. That is printing money. You think Muggs is not paying for that?
I would.
Literally, you come out with a base roster, and then you just keep adding on it.
It's best.
It's unlimited money. There's unlimited characters from all these shows. Come on. You start off with a base set of protagonists and their villains, and then you just keep expanding. Like it's an infinite game, bro.
The amount of money, the amount of fun. They don't care about us.
They don't. That's why they just keep giving everything to Bandai Namco.
Yep, and then we get stuff
our Jump. What was it? 50-year anniversary Jump Force was, and it was garbage.
Yeah,
that's their 50-year anniversary. Is garbage. It makes no sense. They should have waited
till like now to like release Jump Force. I feel like they rushed it.
They definitely rushed it, bro. As soon as I hopped on it, I got a headache because the frame rate was just terrible. I don't know how to just turn into a video game. Actually, I know how to turn into that.
I'm weak. We definitely just went off the haywire with that. It was so fun though. Like that's. I mean, we can end off on that because that was worth talking about though. Because
man, we could have a whole nother podcast about anime games.
But if that game happens, the My Hero rumor, if it actually like come to fruition, I will cry. I would literally just ball.
What was Fighter Z's base roster? What was that? How many characters?
Let me see. Dragon Ball.
We can do a quick little, prediction roster.
Dragon Ball Fighter Z. Base roster. Let's see here. Look at the. So I'm looking at the roster now. So the base roster was Android 16, Android 18, Yamcha.
Well, you better just count real quick and just tell me. You're not about to
count?
name every character.
Oh. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 3, 21, 2, 24.
Damn, that might be a whole nother video. You want to do that right now?
Hold on, video.
Yeah.
Saw the video.
Yeah, this is a long ass pod, but we kind of needed that.
Yeah, I've been
uploading in a minute, so
just letting a nice little conversation flow, man. I like just get to talk, man.
I know.
But yeah, 24 It was 21 base and then 3 unlockable characters, which was Super Saiyan Blue, Vegeta, Goku, and then they got a game exclusive character, Android 21.
I've seen her before.
All right, guys. It was really nice. Talking with you guys today. Hopefully, you guys will be back for us next time.
When's next time?
Life is
but a series of moments and events.
This life is tough. That's all I'm gonna say. We are recording here quite. What do you say in the song? Quite early, 6 a.m. ish. Justin, you know the song better than I do. You always did the accent. What did he say?
I don't even know what you're talking
about. The Jamaican accent dude, the Drake song. He slightly 6 a.m. and took a left turn now. Quite 6 a.m. ish. Bro, come on.
You're just offending a lot of people now. I'm letting you out there on your own, buddy.
And it was after.
How do Jamaicans talk?
I don't. I'm trying to say how dudes sound. I'm not trying to like just imitate.
How you sound?
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Anyways, thank you for tuning in. I'm done talking to Justin tonight. Yeah, guys, peace out, man. Peace. Just peace. I'm not doing it either.
All right.
Just close. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
All right, we out.
Peace out.
Bye.
Man. Bye.